Okay, I'm moving on to question number 3. There are 24 children in Mrs. Satir's class. 15 of the children are girls. What fractional part of the class is boys? Okay, this is asking what fractional part. That means that my answer is going to be a fraction. I'll go ahead and just draw that fraction bar before I even start. There are 24 children in the class. This is our total. Total is 24 children. I know that in a fraction, the total goes on the bottom, so I'm putting 24 on the bottom. 15 of the children are girls. If 15 are girls, we have to find out how many are boys. Total is 24, subtracting the amount, which is 15 for girls. And that means that 9 are boys. 9 24ths. Okay, let's see here. 1/3 of the children in her class are wearing blue shirts. How many children are wearing blue shirts? 1/3 of them are wearing blue shirts. Okay. How many are wearing blue shirts? So my total is 24. 1/3 of them are. This will be a multiplication. 1/3 times 24 children. Now, to solve when you're multiplying by a fraction, remember, you divide by the denominator and you multiply by the numerator. Okay, so here I have to take my whole number, divide by the denominator, multiply by the numerator. So I'm gonna do 24 divided by 3. I know that 24 divided by 3 is 8. Now I have to take my answer and multiply it by the numerator, which is 1. 8 times 1 equals 1. That means that 1/3 times 24 children equals 8 children. 8 children. I knew to label with the word children because it said how many children are wearing blue shirts. Okay, now I'm gonna look at 4. Number 4 says, draw a triangular prism. A triangular prism, this is a 3D shape, also known as a polyhedron. Okay, when I draw a triangular prism, I'm going to draw one triangle here, one triangle here, to the right of it and up just a tiny bit. Now I'm going to connect top point to the top point, back point to the back, or the left to the left, the right to the right. That gives me a triangular prism. Okay, this next question, and so that's triangles on the side and 3 rectangles connecting it. How many faces does it have? A face is any flat surface. Okay, so the faces that this has, it has 2 triangular faces and 3 rectangular faces. That means in total, the amount of faces that it has is 5. Okay, the faces of the triangle parts and the rectangle parts, those are the flat shapes, the faces. Next, it asks how many vertices does it have? A vertice is any point on it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my dots on where the points would be. 1 vertice, 2 vertices, 3 vertices, 4, 5, 6. That means it has 6 vertices. That's any dot, any connecting point. Next, it asks how many edges does it have? An edge is a straight line. How many straight lines are present there? So I'm going to trace over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's made up of 9 edges, 9 straight lines. All right, let's look at number 5. What are the factors of 15 and 20? Remember, factors are anything that you would multiply together to get a number. 15, I know I could do 1 times 15. I could also do 3 times 5. Those are all of my factors of 15. Now I'm going to look at 20. I could do 1 and 20. I could do 2 and 10. I could do 4 and 5. Those are all the factors of 20. What is the greatest common factor between 15 and 20? So let's find the common factors that they have, ones that they have the same, then find the greatest one. They both have 1, and they both have 5. That means that the greatest common factor is 5, the biggest number that they have there. Okay, let's look at number 6. Find each sum, which means add, difference, subtract, product, multiply, quotient, division. Check the division answer. We know that we check it with multiplication. I'm looking here, 7 and 3/10 minus 2 and 1/10. Start with my whole numbers. 7 minus 2 equals 5. My denominator of 10 stays the same. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Now I move on, adding mixed numbers. 4 plus 2 equals 6. My denominator of 6 stays the same. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Now I'm moving on, I have a subtraction problem. 6.9 minus 3.71. So I'm going to do 6.9 minus 3.71. I see when I stack these, there's nothing above the 1. So I'm going to draw in a 0 because 6.9 and 6.90 are equal. They're the same. Now I can subtract. I got 3.19. That means that 6.9 minus 3.71 equals 3.19. Multiplication problem and division problem. For these two, I want you to go ahead and do these on your own. So that means you're going to pause the video, do these two on your own, and then check your answer. So right now, go ahead and pause the video, unpause when you need to check your answer. Okay, I hope you got those right on yours. All right, so if you have the homework side printed out at home, go ahead and you can complete the homework side, 114B homework side. Have a great day, third graders.